Alright. Fuck. What's going on, everybody?
One more drink, no need for me to chase it. Taking drugs, but I need a replacement. Need a re-up to feel okay. Need a little more than last time to feel the same. Man, I hate when I'm going through withdrawals. Clean up my ass, think I'm in need of some Lysol. Panic attack, I blame myself, it's my fault. Responsible for it all. Ain't nobody in control of me. It's not the price, it's not my bag, it's not the drive. But I'm okay, can't let them know I cover up. Even if they knew, I doubt anyone would give a fuck. So I keep down and concentrate and roll it up. Roll me up another one. Fuck it, roll me up like two more. Maybe I need a Yanny up and spend me back to line poor. I don't need a reason to be a heathen. Oxygen, only married, yet I'm breathing. No surprise when you're telling me to leave it. I won't cry, I'll just smoke up this evening. Some people are okay sober, but I don't think that's the life for me. I try to swear on the life for me, but everything's better with a little substance. One more drink, no need for me to chase it. Taking drugs, but I need a replacement. Need a re-up to feel okay. Need a little more than last time to feel the same. Man, I hate when I'm going through withdrawals. Clean up my ass, think I'm in need of some Lysol. Panic attack, I blame myself, it's my fault.
What's going on?
Ain't nobody in control of me.
Yeah, not moving around, you know what I'm saying?
Some groceries. I'm taking dubs and O's like it's supposed
Alright,
to
what's
be.
going
Just saw
on
me
in the
in her
motherfucking chat,
pants
guys?
with the
I'm putting in the
7C.
chat.
Bitch, I'm still smoking these babies, ain't talking collard greens. And these bullets right to his head, that's all about me. Even though I'm high, there's no way in hell you'll be robbing me. Bread is my philosophy, modern day Socrates. I've been cool and kicking with the Browns like a soccer team. She gon' pull up on me, say, yo, Gotti, know I'm on your team. I look at her crazy, that's a bitch that I have never seen. So I tell her she a traffic cone, go back to the streets. One more drink, no need for me to chase it. Taking drugs, but I need a replacement. Need a re-up to feel okay. Need a little more than last time to feel the same. Now I hate when I'm going through withdrawals. Clean up my ass, think I'm in need of some Lysol. Panic attack, I blame myself, it's my fault. Responsible for it all. Ain't nobody in control of me.
Ain't nobody in control of me. Oh yeah, Brian, that sounds like a fucking plan, my brother. I like a plan, bro.
Danny's got superpowers.
You can hit my phone, but no, I won't reply. Money's calling, blowing up my line. You told me that you would be mine, but I'm here alone and I know why. It's all cause I fucked up. My one flaw is I can't show love. I'm free falling, maybe falling apart. You never had me, I was gone from the start. I was gone from the start, too busy chasing the stars. Got a bong in my hand, got a detour on Mars.
Got a ball in my hand.
I don't care
Pour
if
on
you're
Mars.
I was close to the world, but
You left your heart open.
on the slide, talking to other guys.
I'm gonna say like Pinocchio, you've been telling me lies.
I know you were a snake, could see it
In your eyes, you were with 5 guys without the burgers and fries.
Why do I always give it all just to
Fall off,
set my heart against the wall?
so we should break up. Yeah, love is never easy.
Got a lot to learn, I just need someone to teach me. You can hit my phone, but no, I won't reply. Money's calling, blowing up my line. You told me that you would be mine, but I'm here alone and I know why. It's all
What?
cause I fucked up. My one flaw is I can't show love.
What?
I'm free falling, maybe falling apart. You never had me, I was gone from the start. Makes me miserable.
Every time you call, your name on my phone.
My phone at the wall. You'd ride for me, or you'd ride them all. Now it's hard to find back in which you haven't crawled. Now I really can't trust any soul. Trying to make my phone buzz, pitiful. FUCK, fuck love, fuck it all.
So we should break up, but I know love is never easy.
You can hit my phone, but no, I won't reply. Money's calling, blowing out my line. You told me that you would be mine, but I'm here alone and I know why. It's all cause I fucked up my one flaw.
Oh, fuck. Well, guys, I don't know what to be doing in the motherfucking morning, man. We clean fucking stinks. What the fuck?
Whoa, keep it up, Gavin.
Hey TJ, you made this?
Life never goes the way I planned it to. You smoke like me, you'll be on my planet too. Always feel like Travis when I'm walking highest in the room. But I still live lavish, I ain't like none of your broke baboons.
What up, Malibu? What up? Not much.
Hey TJ, you made this?
You niggas ain't shit, yeah, you ain't shit, yeah, you ain't shit, yeah, you ain't shit. Told it on you, told it stainless.
Juan, what's going up? What's going on up? Samuel, what's going on, guys?
Was a zero, now I'm that guy. Now I'm mixing both drugs at the same time, yeah. That's your main thing on my phone line, yeah.
What's everybody got going on today? I'm still waking up.
I'm gonna try to go 50.
Not much, Juan. Not much, buddy. I'm just still waking up. Everybody tapping out Facebook. Please be sure to tap them reactions. Share us out. We are on a 16-week streak. 16-week streak, y'all. I'm not lying. Michael Hugo, what's going on? I'm an anti. I'm that guy. At the same time, I got your main thing on my phone line.
She got superpowers, she can change minds. She could change mine. I be stuck inside my head, so I damn right. I wrote you a letter and you never replied. And you're hate, girl, I hate it. You say that you love me, love was supposed to feel amazing. I'm in my apartment, I'm just pacing. I can't go to sleep because I'm stuck into this daydream. Niggas mad at me because I pop it all day.
Appreciate you, Michael.
They say my niggas soft, they can't change me. I've been feeling lonely, and she been feeling clever. Baby, when you hold me, wanna leave you never.
You niggas ain't shit, yeah, you ain't shit, yeah, you ain't shit, yeah, you ain't shit. Told it on you, told it stainless, bullets flying, where his rain is. I've been rolling solo, all the 10 times.
I'm a hero. I'm an anti.
Was a zero,
Now I'm that guy. Now I'm popping both drugs at the same time. Now I've got the main thing on my phone line.
conversation got hot, need some water in here. When I'm running out of pot, shit is harder to bear. Without this stroke can check, why should I care?
Got 2 shots at Yo Medulla.
He told me to watch out, he got shooters. Told him to pull up, that it's only on computers. Glizzy wanna fight, watch out for this chop. Do you send some shots at Joe Medulla? She said, got it, you ain't cold. Here go, that's cause my jeweler. Money long, I need a ruler. Underneath said I'm a kid. Bitch, you best call me a ruler. Class and session, had the schoolers. Smith and Wesson with a Ruger tool. Had my truck broken so many times, now I won't be a fool. How about the Tesla go? How about the Tesla go? I told her. How about the Tesla go? These chains be weighing me down like a boulder. How about the Tesla go? How about the Tesla go? I told her. How about the Tesla go? These chains be weighing me down like a boulder. God, these niggas salty like seem a great. Ain't but I aim at your head. And your bitch, she gave me head. Me instead of you. I smoke some Zon and then I go to bed. I'm stuck in a loop.
I smoke Zon then go to bed because I'm stuck in a loop.
She was so dependent on left her on red to the loop. Yeah, lost in my thoughts to some drawings in the room. If I were to die here, it would be a perfect film. Yeah, why this life so complicated? Feel good, then I hate it. This drug shit gets
I
so
just said it does.
Smoke gas, I'm sedated.
Think I'm lying to you?
She said she wanna be my wife. If we make this path, then you'll be stuck with me for life. Side against the law, against the law, against the law, against the law. You can hate on God, that's against the law, 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 against the law. You can hate on God, that's against the law, against the law. You can hate on God, little bitch, that's the 28th Amendment. Can't you fucking read? That's some disrespect, said I'm pretending. 2, 2, 3, right at your tendon. Had to get
Let's stop playing her.
so I was spraying longer, got my money longer.
Alright, good job. Play.
Against the law, I was down bad. When it had my back against the wall, against the wall, against the wall, against the wall, against the wall. Now it's so sad how I'm so far ahead of y'all. Against the wall.
You've been out there laying down for how fucking long? No. I got more drip than an IV. Took her home, wrote a record ball like Miley. Where is everybody, man? Fuck off, everybody. All these people know I be here, bro. That's what hurts the most. All these people know I be here.
Yeah.
Granted, of most of them be at work, but so do I. I be at work tapping in.
For real. Tapping into Jason's. Oh.
I want to start tapping into Ronnie, but I'm not even gonna be low key about it. I don't like everybody that Ronnie fucks with. That's why I don't fuck with go over on Ronnie's shit like that. Cause
right.
Ronnie's versatile. He chills with everybody. I don't. I'm very open about it. Like,
oh yeah, Scumpy.
Oh yeah, Scump. Let's see it. Tap the reaction. Share us out. Come see that shit, bruh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have a very special guest for us today at Chronic Cooking. Mr. Garth Cultivator. Yes, he's making us wheat waffles and some fried chicken. First of all, you need to get yourself some waffle mix, a couple eggs, hash oil, and some chocolate chips. Put it in a bowl and mix it all together. Sprinkle keef on everything to make you feel better. Whatever amount that you need for a good batter. Dank alumni, we stay high, so it doesn't matter. I got some ganja butter, cover up the waffle griddle. Don't let it stick or it might rip right down in the middle. Heat it up a little until it's all nice and crunchy. I'm a pothead serving you my stoner munchies. Can't take my weed and get your ass up out of my kitchen. Weed waffles and some fried chicken. I'm such a stoner, Mary Jane gets the best of me. I can't
Gosh, TV, what's going on, my boy? Thanks for tapping in. Scuffy, thank you for tapping in. Michael Hugo, thank you for tapping in. I'm 24/7, thank you guys for coming.
I'm such a stoner, Mary Jane gets the best of me. I can't cook without making her my recipe. I'm high as hell with double vision, and I think I'm tripping. Cooking in the kitchen, weed waffles and some fried chicken. Okay, now let's see if you remember. Get yourself an egg and a pack of chicken tenders. Grab yourself a plate in the flour, mix it with some keef. Add a little panko so it's crispy underneath. Heat that veggie oil with some bubble hash. Then save the rest for later because I can always hustle that. Heat it up on high, yes I am. I can't walk or even stand, fuck it, call me Superman. All I need is a bag of weed in a frying pan. I was flying, realizing, damn, I think I'm dying, man.
Happy birthday, Josh TV.
Mixture. Too late, now it's
time to roll another swisher. Let's do great, get your plate, don't wait. Now we get to eat it up. We stay high every time I go and heat it up. Sweet enough for everybody, so nobody's even tripping. Weed, waffles, and some fried
Kids are gonna keep fucking doing ignorant, stupid shit. I'm gonna smack ya. Cut it out.
Without making her my recipe. I'm high as hell with double vision, and I think I'm tripping. Cooking in the kitchen, weed, waffles, and some fried chicken. I'm such a stoner, Mary Jane gets the best of me. I can't cook without making her my recipe.
Oh yeah, Josh, tap them reaction shares out.
Cooking in the kitchen, weed, waffles, and some fried chicken.
And enjoy the show, man.
I actually forget what I was gonna say because I'm way too high. This is what happens when you get way too high and you watch the Food Network channel all the time. Waffles and some fried chicken. I get so high until I think I'm going brain dead. I'm so special that my mom put me in special ed. Now I'm in the kitchen making dough and breaking bread, cooking waffles, frying chicken, watching Mark and Ted. Up on the TV when I'm eating my Wheaties and eating, keep the sprinkle on my cereal really neatly. Believe me, the game isn't easy, but somehow it still feeds me. I like my chicken greasy, fry it up, that shit is on the hazy. Back up in this BC with a recipe for me to share. I get so lit, don't give a shit, I really even care if they like it, when they buy it, they get high inside. Bitch, waffles and some fried chicken. I'm such a stoner, Mary Jane gets the best of me. I can't cook without making her my recipe. I'm high as hell with double vision, and I think I'm tripping. Cooking in the kitchen, weed, waffles, and some fried chicken. I'm such a stoner, Mary Jane gets the best of me. I can't cook without making her my recipe. I'm high as hell with double vision, and I think I'm tripping. Cooking in the kitchen, weed, waffles, and some fried chicken. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Fuck. I wonder if that's ever came out.
Good question.
Sea of Green. Paula, what's good all the way in Ohio, my boy?
What up, Paul?
Mr. Jones, I'm Philip Water.
Well, I can get you bread if you want.
Right now.
It all begins right here with this marijuana plant.
You know this is against the law, right?
I thought it was
Fuck,
like
all good.
yeah, it's a misdemeanor, right? Like a ticket.
No, not when you're driving.
I'm not gonna.
Let it be known, I'm not kidding. You lose your job, you lose us.
I'm gonna have to let you go. Nothing I can do.
Over this?
Over that. Thinking about selling weed again.
Yeah?
You wanna know about weed, huh?
I want that Grim Reefer, man. Nothing else really gets me high anymore.
I'm hearing that he has that Grim Reefer stuff everybody's talking about.
Damn.
This guy's Philip Waters.
Guess they're trying to get him on marijuana charges.
Rob, they took everything. I look fucking stupid to you.
I'm calling for green, man. You got that money?
I got these guys calling me, saying, "Oh, man, I'm gonna have our money." And because you owe them fucking money.
If there's a way out, you need to get out.
I need an ATV put out on Philip Waters.
You better watch out because I was on the news. I'm facing the news.
So what the fuck you mean out?
Oh my fuck.
What up, Scumpy?
Grumpy.
Seeing that?
My hair would stay
How
the
you like
fuck
your new
up.
piece?
It's gonna piss me off.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah. That bitch clean. Hold on, I'm finding a fucking hat. My hair's pissing me off.
I hate them days. Yo, I got a notification on Facebook earlier that said it says your profile.
I got like 5 from you.
It says your profile hashtag LoveGang leader has limited ability to earn money. To earn. And I click on it and nothing pops up.
What the fuck?
So I don't fucking know.
Damn,
I definitely contact fucking them.
Like it doesn't say that my profile has any violations or anything. What is WhatsApp? Do you know what that is?
Like, I think WhatsApp is kind of like a video chat app. I don't have one, so I didn't set it up. No, I don't want to get one either.
I thought it was like a dating app, to be honest. That's what I thought it was.
I think it's a video chat app for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to get a digital fucking view here.
My numbers are up though.
Damn, I'm actually shocked this bitch fits on my head still.
Oh yeah, what, your hair grows since the last time you wore it?
Yeah.
Look.
I gotta start making more reels.
Oh, you got a new banger too?
Yeah, it probably came with the whole setup, I imagine.
I like that.
Yeah, dude.
The bitch looks like she chugged.
I saw it, dude. I had to get it.
I would too. That bitch is clean. Oh, the carb cap matches the bong too with the green and black.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That bitch cool as hell.
I just don't know sometimes, man. What the
You
fuck
can't really
is
see
that?
through it, but that's okay.
What the? This house trips me out.
It's got a brand on the bottom of it. I don't know if that's okay.
What brand is it?
Toxic?
Toxic?
Yeah. Toxic glass.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Man, it's gonna be different. I'm not. I already know it's gonna kill me.
Oh yeah, you better get your lungs prepped while you're heating that bitch up, boy.
But yeah.
Start taking your deep breaths and shit.
I mean, look at this compared.
That shit's gonna wreck you that first one.
Compared to
Christen
this.
Yeah, christen your nail before you put your first dab in it too. Like if you have reclaim, just drop your reclaim in there, don't hit it, and just let it sizzle.
There's no reclaim. It's brand new.
No, do you have any reclaim?
No. Oh yeah, I do have reclaim.
Take like a dab of reclaim and just put it in your bucket when it's heated up before you put your first dab in it. That's what I do. You break the bucket in and shit. Yo, my Pop-Tart was leaking. What the fuck? And that bitch got no frosting on it, bro. Where the frosting?
I'm just gonna try it.
I rate this Pop-Tart a 4 out of 10.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's like a 2.4.
No, yeah, I'm not eating.
You're losing, and you barely got anything on top. Yeah, that's no. That ain't even a Pop-Tart.
The fucking toaster strudel.
For real.
I'm back to not eating correctly again. My fucking teeth. So now I gotta fucking just like sit here and munch.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Like eating hot stuff hurts.
Cold stuff for me at this very moment. Like ice cream, I can't eat ice cream. Or watermelon.
Now I gotta like mash it up with my tongue and shit.
I haven't tried that yet. But to use my teeth, yeah, nope.
Kind of wind blowing.
No ice cream.
Oh fuck no, bro. I've never been able to bite ice cream. Oh, that shit hurts me just thinking about it.
I've been able to bite it until my teeth got bad. But that's my fault. I didn't listen.
He said that's my fault. I didn't listen.
Yeah.
I agree. It does sound like a tea kettle.
Got that whistle.
Yeah.
Got that whistle cap.
I can make it not do that.
I hope so.
Tea's ready.
Sometimes it's yeah. Sometimes it's just the cap. Sometimes it's just the cap.
Yeah, the carb cap does it. See?
Yeah, I guess it doesn't fit all the way.
It's like a little choo. It's like a little choo-choo train.
Sick, man. That ain't no little.
I think I got one that will do that. A little mushroom topper.
I don't.
Look at the comparison, dude.
Yeah, it definitely fucking step up.
Yeah.
I want to get a new mini rig. I mean, here's my mini rig. Have you seen it, Punk? I'll show you. This is my little guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hurry.
It's clogged. You can only do like 2 dabs out of it.
This
You
is
don't
my
do like 2
smallest
dabs
one
out of it.
that I own.
It's just like,
Also, one that looked like a cup.
like my fist is bigger than this fucking thing.
God damn. You can hide it in there.
I think that's pretty smooth.
But yeah,
I
I get a
wanted a
little bit.
handheld rig.
I whistle too.
Yeah.
I don't know though. This cap is weird because of how big that hole is.
What's on Scumpy's radar for today?
I got the day off, so I'm fucking chillaxing.
Oh yeah, I got tomorrow off.
Shit. I need to mow the yard. I got a lot of shit I need to do that working keeps me from doing.
Yeah.
You know?
I should feel like that, but I do say fuck it a lot. But I don't really have a yard to mow. Our
I
landlord
do.
gets it done.
Fucking big ass yard.
Where the fuck is my vape at? Hold on. That's dangerous. That can't be just laying around now.
Boot gained.
Shut up. If it's gone, I'm fucking you up.
Check the pockets.
Uh-oh.
Damn, I'm fucking ripped off that one hit.
Tab, you only gotta sit down once. Turn the light off. Not that mode. I'm even running out of reclaim, which is crazy. Because I smoke it at the same time as my dabs.
What was that?
I said, I'm even running out of reclaim, which is crazy.
Oh. I'm trying to build mine back up.
I use my reclaim to conserve when I get low.
It's over there.
There's only like
Yeah, I would too.
I thought I bought a package, whole package. There's some right here, babe.
Yo, cheers.
Those are wet ones, I think. Sweaty papers.
there might be a few good ones.
Debate on if it needs more water or not.
Ow.
How I test mine is I take my nail out. I'll take my nail out so it's just the bone. And then pull that bitch as hard as I can. And if I feel water on my lips, it's too much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or I measure it by the, is there a percolator in that?
What the hell?
I'm not sure.
All the rolling papers, like.
If there's a percolator you can see, I was gonna say that don't look see-through though.
No, it's got black and green
I
on
can't
it.
really see that. It's like a see-through green and a like dark base green.
Oh,
The see-through
it looks black.
base and a solid base.
Hell yeah. Do both the balls hold water?
I'm not sure. That's what I was kind of thinking, but no, I think it would be too much because it can recycle really. Like Scott's bomb. It's like whistling.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm fucking high as hell.
Fuck yeah, I'm stoned. Fuck too after that hit.
God damn.
Yeah, this is the one I was talking about.
I can say you got the bong pretty quick too. We were just talking about it yesterday. It's like I think I'm gonna get a new bong.
I ain't gonna lie, I think that's how we all kind of do it. We say we're gonna get a new bong, and then either in the next day or that same exact day, we've got a new bong.
Well, I've actually been thinking about getting a new bong for a while.
Oh.
A long time.
Drunk cops fuck around and find out in Billings, Montana.
Huh. Yeah. Free and smooth. Welcome.
And a sergeant essentially told me, "F you, if you don't like what we do, sue the taxpayer." It's been my experience after years of doing this that when there's a department with such blatant disregard for law and order, there's usually a lot more going on. The following day, somebody sent me this video showing that Billings, Montana police, as well as other departments in the area, have been getting away with committing blatant crimes on and off of the clock for a long time. This video shows a Billings police officer and a Yellowstone County sheriff's deputy picking fights with people outside of a bar. They stand in the middle of a parking lot and yell at people and kick their cars as they go by. Then when one person stopped to mouth back off to them, they beat the shit out of him.
Oh my god. Boy! Get in here!
Fuck out of the way. Really? Or what? I got one too. Don't fucking pull a gun, you fucking idiot. Are you fucking kidding me? Pull a fucking gun, pull a gun, pull a gun. Are you fucking kidding me?
What the fuck?
Get out, leave. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm gonna pull a gun too.
His car.
He dropped you?
One car. The other one's fucking sitting there.
Those are his knees. He dropped me in the face. You got this shutting the face. He's down in the face.
Picture of my grandmother and me.
Yeah. She's pretty. She's really tall.
Can't really remember. Climb here. That's all he's doing.
Alright, there you go.
I was watching Cops or something?
Immediately following the incident, the Billings, Montana police chief offered this narrative to the media. An off-duty Yellowstone County deputy was injured in a shooting at the Grandstand Casino in Billings early Saturday morning. During a press conference Saturday, Billings police chief said a group of off-duty officers were socializing at the casino. Around 12:45, an officer with the Billings Police Department and a Yellowstone County deputy, along with a civilian, left the casino and were talking in the parking lot. Shortly after, a maroon Chevy Malibu with two people inside entered the parking lot, stopping near the group and exchanging words before the driver brandished a handgun. Chief St. John says the officers and deputy reached into the car to try to get the weapon, while the civilian went to the passenger side of the car and got the second person out before trying to control the gun from the other side. During the struggle, it was reported the driver fired one shot and the deputy was hit in the face with what is currently believed to be a bullet fragment. The deputy reeled back, and believing he was shot, the officer and civilian continued to struggle with the driver for the gun. A few seconds later, the driver accelerated the car, dragging the officer on the driver's side and the civilian, who was partially in the passenger side. Both were able to free themselves before the vehicle left the parking lot. After seeing the incident, one officer dialed 911 to report a deputy had been shot, and the officers inside left the building to give aid to those involved. While aid was being rendered, the suspect came back and drove through the parking lot. Chief St. John reported officers thought they would be fired at and retreated back into the casino.
Wow.
As the suspect left the parking lot onto Grand Avenue, responding on-duty officers arrived. Officers tried to stop the suspect, however, he fled west on Grand Avenue and drove at speeds of 60 miles per hour. The suspect eventually lost control of the vehicle at the 1200 block of Grand Avenue, slid sideways, rolled, and struck a light pole in front of Albertsons. The driver suffered serious injuries and was taken to the hospital for care. The handgun was also recovered from the wreckage near the suspect. After about 5 to 6 months, the sheriff finally concluded that his deputy had violated the agency's policy on ethics and conduct. Deputy Smart received a letter of reprimand telling him that what he did was naughty, but faced no further consequences. Officer Matt Frank was suspended for 2 weeks for his involvement. Neither Deputy Smart or Officer Frank faced any criminal charges for their blatant criminal behavior on that evening. Both still hold positions at their department, and Officer Matt Frank was recently featured on a podcast on the City of Billings YouTube channel. A link to that is below. Contact information is listed below if you would like to say anything to the district attorney about their refusal to prosecute criminals. Not that that will actually change what's going on. You're not living in a system of law and order. You're just being ruled by a bunch of thugs. But hey, don't take my word for it. Let me show you another 1,000 videos over the next 5 years of government getting away with breaking the laws that they created, while you and I get arrested when we haven't broken...
Did it show him getting shot?
I couldn't tell if it was or not.
Any laws at all, for simply exposing the fact that these guys break the law. great. So now the cops being called on you. Here. What are you doing here?
Waiting for an Uber.
Waiting for an Uber.
Yeah, I figured this would be the safest place.
Okay.
And
I need an ID.
I'm exercising my First Amendment right.
I need an ID.
What crime have I committed?
You're the subject of a call from this detention facility, so I need an ID.
I just told you I'm exercising my First Amendment right.
I'm telling you, if you don't give me an ID, I'm going to take you to jail for obstructing a peace officer. So,
but what crime have I committed?
By not giving me your ID, you're committing the crime of obstructing a peace officer.
But I'm asking for my Fourth Amendment protection. Searches and seizures.
Search and seizure
of my persons and property.
Correct. And if you commit a crime, then I have the right to seize you.
Yeah. So what crime have I committed?
Obstructing a peace officer. Right now, you're committing that crime.
No, there has to be an underlying thing that you're investigating.
I'm investigating you. They called me.
Okay, but what crime am I committing?
Obstructing a peace officer. So are you going to give me your ID?
So had they not called you, how would I be obstructing a peace officer? Okay, so I haven't committed a crime.
You are committing a crime right now.
I will take this right to jail.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to tell you real quick.
I'm waiting for an Uber. Like I said, I'm exercising my First Amendment right.
Right now, you're being detained. You're not free to go.
What reasonable articulable suspicion do you have that I am committing a crime?
Right now, you're committing a crime of obstructing a peace officer. I already told you that. So here's.
But you don't have a right to come up and just identify me.
Yes, I do. When you're the subject of a call, I do. Were you out on North 28th? Yeah. No, not the staff.
I'm waiting for my Uber.
Okay. So he's been acting like this all night.
I'm waiting for my Uber, and I would like to do it in a safe spot.
This is your last chance to give me your name.
I'm going to go to jail, man, because this is my first.
Can
I take my backpack off?
Damn. See, people just be so stubborn. If what's so wrong? Like, I get that you're doing nothing. You're waiting for your Uber, but let them do their job. They're there to do a fucking job. Citizens always want to be assholes to cops and be like, I don't have to do this, and make it so much harder on their motherfucking self. I'll take that right to jail. Like, swallow your fucking. I don't know, man. Shit just seems stupid.
Well, listen, what we need to do right now is I need you to take off your gear, okay? So you can just put that down. You can just put your phone down or whatever. But I'm gonna take this from you, okay?
Oh shit.
I'll watch this 5-6.
Rita Sarita Dispatch. This is Katie. How can I help you?
Hey, Katie. This is 622. I just got back to my apartment, and I think somebody broke in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just I need to make a.
Why is he doing that?
Unit come out here.
A rookie Ruidoso police officer was told to go home and shave. He went to Walmart to buy supplies. He went home and shaved. He left his apartment before realizing he needed his body camera. He kicked in his door and then called 911 to say someone broke into the home.
But yeah, like I said, they didn't see anyone go up and down the stairwell.
So you went to Walmart, your card didn't work, so you didn't buy nothing.
Yeah.
Came back home.
Yeah, because
you came in, you wound up using your electric razor.
Yeah, which, I mean, everything's still over there.
Okay.
But
okay.
I used that, got everything done, was going to go back 81, and that's when I realized my body cam was still on the sink. I was going to come back and get it, and the door was wide open.
How old are you, Ski?
21.
21. You know how long I've been doing this?
Many years, sir.
23. So I'm pretty good about reading situations. You know what I mean? So I want you to know that first of all, you know, I can help you out if there's something else going on here, okay? But I need you, as an officer, to be 100% honest with me right now.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Yes, sir.
Now, it's my understanding you were, when you called your mom, which you say was, you were sitting right here,
Yes,
was
sir.
at 642. At 642, you were in Walmart.
No, sir. What's this one loaded? I have my chemicals right here. Dispatch right there. 6:21, I was at Walmart. 6:42 was when I got back here. 6:46-ish was when I called dispatch.
This is you leaving Walmart
Yes, sir.
with a bag in your hand.
Yes. I bought a candy, but that's it.
Bought candy with your card?
With the tap.
Okay. But you didn't use that to buy your razor?
No, sir.
No? How come?
No, I mean, I realized that I had my electric shaver here, so I didn't really see the need to actually buy that. It's more money.
Okay. So, listen, Ski, this is the time, okay? This is a very important juncture in your life.
I'm confused. Why would he kick his own door in and call the cops?
I don't know. Is he searching for attention or something?
I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Where I want you to be 100% straight with me. If you messed up and you kicked your door because maybe you forgot your key, maybe because you were pissed off, stuff happens. If I was in a bind and I had to kick my door, I'd kick my door. Okay? That's when we got to help each other out. If you made a mistake, you made a mistake.
Now, is it illegal to kick your door in?
I don't think so. Sure. I mean, as long as you're not renting the property, I guess.
Yeah.
If you own the property, that's fine.
But this one I need you to be straight with me, 100%. You don't want to start your career with a blemish, okay? So there's other things that I haven't told you yet that lead me to believe you're not being 100% straight up with me, okay? So I want you right now, put everything aside, all your emotions, any fear you might have, be 100% honest with me, bud, okay? I looked at the boot patterns. What do you think I saw there? Okay, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, man. But I need you to be straight with me. Okay? Why did you kick it? Were you locked out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's all right. But here's the thing, man. When you do something like that, especially in this career, you call your buddy Munoz. Hey, dude, I got locked out. I had to kick my freaking door. Probably going to be in trouble. So I'm assuming maybe you thought, what, that you were going to have to pay for the door because you kicked it or what?
I knew that.
Yeah. Okay. So why did you kick it?
Did get locked.
You got locked out? And couldn't find your key or it was in here?
Take a little longer to find it.
All that was in here.
It was in here. Okay. All right. Well, listen, what we need to do right now is I need you to take off your gear, okay? So you can just put that down. You can just put your phone down or whatever. But I'm gonna take this from you, okay? Is this triple? Is it a thumb release? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and take all your gear off, okay?
What? No, you're not getting a whole bag. Here.
Now keep in mind that this doesn't have to be the end of law enforcement for you, okay? This is a misdemeanor. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, okay? You might have another shot in the future, but you can't start your career out with a false report, okay? It is a crime, all right? I think maybe, you know, you're 21 years old, and I'll tell you right now, I barely at a level of maturity where I was, okay? So I don't want you to beat yourself up about this, but these things happen. You know, you're young, you made a mistake, you made a bad call, and this could be an important life lesson to you, okay? But at the same time, now that with our department anyway, your credibility, not so good, okay? I'm just being straight with you. So I want you to keep that in mind in the future, regardless of what you get into. But if it's law enforcement, you got to be 100% right from the very get-go. Okay. Was that? Did you buy that belt? Randolph gave it to me. I'm gonna take all the department issued stuff. So let's gather that up. Okay. You got patches. Corporal stripes.
But that one I took off and checked it.
Oh, okay. Let me get your uniform shirt. You got a backpack?
The backpack is in the wrist.
Oh, okay.
Dude, what the fuck?
What else do we got?
This is for our radio, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man. You want to keep that belt, or you want to just give it back to Pat?
I'll keep the belt. Yeah, because you said you didn't want it anymore, so.
Okay, no problem. Oh, wait, that hold it. Is there any other department issue stuff that you can think of?
No, sir. Everything was in the box or on me.
Okay.
Shot.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, I haven't made a misdemeanor arrest. Who knows what. So we'll figure that out when we get over there. Okay, but like I said, I'm gonna go as easy on you as I possibly can. Okay, and we'll get it figured out. I think they got somebody on the way.
He hasn't answered me yet. I tried calling him.
633 Riddles.
That might help.
633 Riddles.
Yeah, you did a good fucking shot of this. What the fuck? Ohio dad admits to executing 3 young sons. What? Daddy. What? What? Please what? Daddy. Dad. Daddy. Please, Dad. Please. What are you asking me for? Please what? Yeah, all you do is throw it the freak around. Here be dragon.
Do you remember when we were in Utah? Do you remember when I told you that we would be coming back? Today, we are going to wake people up and show the world that this place that we all live is not at all what we have all been told. Are you ready? Here we go. Here we have the melted structure that we covered, where there are arches, bridges, and the rest. Very clear melting all over the place. So as we zoom out here, we are going to see a massive head. Of course, in my opinion, a dragon. Right here, you can very clearly see its jaw with all of its teeth. Zooming out even more, you can see the size of this thing with its wings and everything. And once you see this, you will never unsee it ever again while looking at the map of the USA. Today, we are going to be showing a lot of places that when looking at a map again, this world will never look the same. We are going to show that this place that we live, it's so much more interesting than what we've been told. When we zoom back in on the head, where you can see its molars very clearly here, where the jawline continues, and you of course have the incisors, exactly like we see in all animals today. This is a jawline, 100%. Where we zoom in even more, and you can see for yourself what this location is now called. Black Dragon Canyon. Could it get any clearer? First, I want to show you these locations' names. We have the Moab with petrified dunes. Of course we do. Then we have more arches that we are told are naturally occurring. And we've shown this in episode 79, where they just say it randomly happened from some wind blowing the sand because they say it was a hot, dry climate for 150 million years. It's complete nonsense. Delicate arch, looking incredible. We are also given the catacomb rocks, which I would love to know what is underneath or inside of that location. Where at this point, I think I can take a guess. We've seen a ton of things on catacombs. We have a few more arches, and then you zoom out, and you see the size of this thing. It is massive, with this hole right here in this location, where in my opinion, this is where it was killed, where it now creates a mountain range, and a location that I personally will never be able to unsee, showing us that there is still so much more to learn about where we are. And
do you believe in dragons?
Dragons?
Yeah.
Maybe at one time we had some dragons.
You believe they were that big? That's crazy huge.
Things that have been hiding right in front of our faces for so long. Until now. When we zoom in on this location, you are going to see it just has scales all over it. Perfect 90-degree angles over and over and over. Where we are told from back in episode 79, this kind of stuff just happened back in the Triassic ages, from 200 million years ago. We had the wind just blowing the right way back then. No. And this dragon, of course, has the name Black Dragon Canyon right in the mouth, and a highway, Route 70, in our advanced civilization, just cruising right through its head for years, and nobody said anything. Nobody knew. Where we know what a tooth looks like, we don't need somebody to tell us. And those are massive teeth, 100%, with Mystery Arch off to the right. And we also know that there are 12 Chinese zodiac signs. We have the rat, the ox, the tiger, the rabbit, the dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. We have 11 things that are very real, and we all know this. And then we have the dragon. And I'm just gonna ask the question, why would there be 11 real animals? And then there is one that is a myth. Or are all 12 very real?
Right.
It's an interesting time to
Yo, what the fuck?
expose this because we are, of course, right in the middle of the year of the dragon. And we're just getting started today. Welcome to episode 83 of my lunch break. I hope you're all having a great day. And if you're new, welcome.
I don't know, man. It looks like a fucking road, dude. It looks like someone laid out some limestone and built a road and built buildings at one time because it looks like they're on the cliffs, right? So yeah, it looks like it could have been a city there or something to me.
And I want to thank all of our sponsors over on Patreon. Thank you to Flat Earth Dave. Put the link to instead. Raider, the Arn Rod, Charles, the World War, Will Temple, One. You guys, I'm in the movies and helping this channel out a lot. Now, we've all known about dragons. We've seen them in the movies or on TV shows. We've heard of them in books and the rest. We also have a copy of a dictionary.
What?
Wouldn't it look like a skeleton and not like tiles?
I don't know.
Where you look up the word dragon, and it says that they are now very rare. A huge serpent, a fabulous animal, now rare. It's very interesting. Where we have also heard of Leviathan, a sea dragon with limbs, fire-breathing abilities, and impenetrable scales. Now this is mentioned multiple times in the Bible, where God left only one alive, so that it couldn't destroy the rest of creation. And the word dragon occurs 21 times in the Old Testament. This is all before the word dinosaur was ever invented. Nobody was saying there were dinosaurs until 1842, when Sir Richard Owen just made it up. The exact time period that we've all...
So are dinosaur... What?
Wouldn't a dragon be a dinosaur?
At least its cousin.
Yeah.
Or relative or...
Like a relative of the...
I was gonna say, don't tell me that my son's favorite animal is not real. Because he really loves dinos.
All been talking about on this channel throughout the first 83 episodes, where he just made up the name, and then a few years later they find one for the first time. And regardless of scripture, regardless of signs from China, where we can all take that research and keep it if we'd like, we can also see for ourselves. We can see what is still here, which we are going to continue to do today. We also know that the griffin, the symbol of Tartaria, shown on their flags, is not a dragon, but they are very similar, where we know that if one was here, who knows what else was here, where we all live today. How big were things in the past? The significance.
Yo, that's told to be a tree. That's told to be a tree stump.
The tree of life. One of
You've heard
many
about-
of them, they say. Yeah.
You've heard about that?
Yeah.
This is massive. It would mean that the land layout that we are all shown, this little ball, is way too small for a creature this size. So how much more land is there? There's no way that this massive creature could be flying around in our little cage that we're all shown, which is kind of what we are all dealing with right now, in my opinion. A little cage in a little season. And we all know that if I'm bringing up the possibility of dragons, that I'm not just gonna show you one. We aren't even close to done. So let's go find another one. And go to Northern Africa, where the head, the mouth, is right next to Morocco. You can see the head right here, with its mouth open. Exactly like we saw in Utah, with its wings right here, going to its body. Personally, I will never be able to look at Utah or Morocco the same ever again. So I've taken all the borders out and all the names off the map so we can just look at this thing. Imagine this flying around and how big things used to be. So we have this one in Utah where its head alone is 66.65 miles in length and about 182 miles in length overall. And this one in Africa is even bigger, with its head alone being 308 miles in length. The head by itself is nearly double the size of the entire body.
All right, but why don't they start digging?
Yeah, shit.
Body of the one in Utah, where I have to be honest, I feel like this episode may be the most incredible video to this point. Finding massive dragons within our land layout, which would show the land that we've all been living on for all of our lives, has massive dragons embedded into it. Dragons that have been here all along, and we just couldn't see them until we finally opened our minds and were finally able to think for ourselves, finally able to process information without simply dismissing it because we were never told about it by our teachers. Channel 4 just hasn't mentioned it yet. And if they haven't mentioned it, it could never be true. This thought process is done. We are moving on. It's time to realize what's going on and where we all are and what we're all doing here. This proves to me that there are other things that are here in this place that we all live that are definitely going to be revealed to us the further that we go. Because once you can see and have an open mind and have thousands of us and one day millions all working together, we are going to find it all. Just like we are today, just like we're about to do right now. Did you think that was the only two dragons? No. I saved the best for last. But first, let's take a minute and thank all of our badge members, all of our Patreons, and every single subscriber, and everybody who likes the videos, where we all know that I'm just sharing my research. You are always allowed to think whatever you'd like. If you think this is all a coincidence, you are 100% free to do that. If you think that these are dragons or snakes, you definitely can. I am not and never will tell anybody what to think. This, at the end of the day, is my research, and I am just sharing whatever I find with you all in the best way that I know how. Putting it all into the world from my perspective, and just letting the world see what I see. Now that that's been said, let's keep going. Let's go much further than before, where finding things like what we have found today, in my opinion, solidify that there was something insane going on here that is so much different than just cowboys and Indians, cavemen, and people riding around on horses and wagons. For thousands of years, the narrative that we are all told from day one is controlled. And we know this. It's not the full truth. In fact, it is very far from it. It is a narrative that keeps...
Cat keeps fucking yelling. Oh yeah, this thing.
keeps your mind inside of a box and does not allow you to see things outside of it. Where something massive has happened here where we all live today. And we are just getting started on this channel. So are you ready? Here we go. We have shown 2 dragons today that are not going to wake up. They're laying on our land and are definitely no longer alive. Where this one that I'm about to show is a massive dragon, in my opinion, that may still be alive. Where we now know that this place that we all live today is much more in depth than what we have been told, where we know that the history that we've all been told is complete nonsense all over the world, where we also know that alligators have the capability to enter a state of dormancy called brumation during the winters to survive cold environments, becoming dormant below 55 degrees, keeping their nose out of the water just to breathe. Again, the dragon is the only one that is not real. Now, is this true? Why would one not be real? Are you 100% sure that it's not real? Are you 100% sure it's not still here today in a dormant state? Still here in our oceans, still here, and possibly going to wake up if the temperature reaches above 55 degrees. A massive dragon, in my opinion, without a doubt, a massive head with its nose out of the water, exactly like we see with the alligators, where it looks like we have 16 degrees to work with. So let's zoom in on this thing's head and see exactly what's going on at its nose, where we are told that we have islands, places that we cannot drop the guy down and see what's going on. Islands with the name Vindication Island, where they're coloring around it and not hiding anything at all. Give me a break. What is going on at this so-called Bristol Island? They clearly got their crayons out and colored in around this creature's nose. We are not able to see where it's still breathing and are just told that these are islands that you, of course, cannot put the guy down on. Now again, a dragon, a snake, whatever it is, a creature of this size, where its head alone is over 1,100 miles long. This creature would never fit on a tiny ball, like we are all told, where this is proving, in my opinion, that there is a lot more land. Whether you believe that we are on a ball or not, whether you think that this place is flat or not, the ball or the plane that we have all been shown would have to be much larger. The map that we are shown is simply not the full map. It would have to extend much further out. This is clearly a head. There is zero doubt about it. And it's been here all along, our entire lives. And we've never seen it before, until now. Because we're asking questions, with its head coming out of the water to breathe, exactly like the alligator does. And it makes perfect sense, since this is the location where there is nothing. Just a mass amount of water and zero land. And this is the reason that there are so many bases and stations set up right here next to it. Researching this dragon. Is this the true reason for the Antarctic Treaty? Where if we go to polarconnection.org, we will see where figure 2 says the Antarctic with the area south of 60 degrees south latitude, indicated in red. This is the location that we cannot go. You can't just rent a boat and go down there. Where you can see there is another boundary, the CCAMLR boundary, which literally lines up perfectly with this dragon's head. The head is in the middle of these 2 circles. In fact, they even end the CCAMLR boundary line right after this dragon's head. So how much clearer could this get? This is unbelievable. And you can even see that right next to this head, it looks like this might be an arm and a hand. These are now locations, places on our map that I'm guessing we will never be able to look at again the same. And they open so many doors for us. Where do these dragons come from?
This new bread kicks ass.
I have to point this out. We all understand that these scaffolding that they have here for decades are put here to make us believe that our civilization is somehow helping the ancient structure survive, repairing it, when we all know that it doesn't need our help at all. This site was obviously destroyed on purpose. It is not crumbling and falling apart over time. The scaffolding is, in a sense, a magic trick. It's there to make 99% of people think that our civilization is giving this place an upgrade, making our civilization think that we are more advanced and that it needs our help when it doesn't need our help at all. When we construct our buildings like this, and then you have the previous civilization's work towering over it, we are not evolving and we are not advancing. We have a side-by-side comparison right here. Now that we have a solid understanding of this area and what it looks like a little bit, I have to point this out. We all understand that these scaffolding that they have here for decades are put here to make us believe that our civilization is somehow helping the ancient structure survive, repairing it, when we all know that it doesn't need our help at all. This site was obviously destroyed on purpose. It is not crumbling and falling apart over time. The scaffolding is, in a sense, a magic trick. It's there to make 99% of people think that our civilization is giving this place an upgrade, making our civilization think that we are more advanced. How these people, like Clayton, were inserted into these roles, pinned as the architect of old world buildings. Clayton went into the United States Navy, where he was now planted in Galveston, Texas, in the 1800s, and was destined to be a master architect in our history books, where he became one of the first professional architects in Texas. And of course, the very first architect in Texas would be the best to ever live in Texas, with zero mistakes ever, and his buildings built to last lifetimes, knocking out the Sacred Heart Catholic Church in 1905, where in 1888, the Jesuits took over the responsibilities of the parish. Clayton was also pinned to the main building at St. Edward's University, located in Austin, Texas, where we are told how these people, like Clayton, were inserted into these roles, pinned as the architect. We all want to know who had the knowledge before we were all born. We want to know why we're being told that they were built with hammers and chisels. Today, I think we take a step closer to finding out where this incredible knowledge of construction truly came from, where we are all aware of the massive continent that was completely left out of our mainstream textbooks, the land of Mew. So let's go even deeper. When we go back to this article from the Courier Journal from 1925, nearly 100 years ago, where it reads, according to the records from Colonel Churchward and the East Indian High Priest, the records state that some people were brought by flying machines to India from the land of Mew in the Pacific Ocean. The records say that Mew was the motherland of man. In Mew was the Garden of Eden, where they had cities, where they learned to build palaces of marble. We all want to know who had the knowledge before we were all born. We want to know why we're being told
I was sitting here muted the whole fucking time. That's not my fucking fault, people. Nah, but for real. This would have been how big it was. Well, they're despite advances in science and radiocarbon dating, there's only so far back we can go, which means it leaves gaping holes for legends and myths to fill. But they're saying that this thing, in theory, stretched from Hawaii in the north to the Easter Island in the south, and to the, I don't know what that word says, but when we go back, let's just go back. Right here. And what was that other one? Micronesia? Micronesia? Micronesia. NESIA. So that's how big that shit would have been. Type shit. So wow. It would have been that whole shit. Type shit, for real. But now we go, how big was Land of Mew? And that shit was not small, and it's shaped just like that spot that we just looked at. Shaped just like the spot we just looked at. I don't know if the evidence shows. What's it look like now? Land of Mew today. But they're saying that it's the lost continent and all this shit. What? Can I help you? Your fucking eyes on your own house, lady. Oh shit. Yeah. On tonight's show. Yeah. We're gonna dive deep into this shit tonight. I'm putting it in my notes. I'm doing all that shit. But in the meantime, I hope y'all stay fucking blessed. Stay beautiful. Stay free. Stay fucking loving. Stay fucking positive. Stay fucking blessed. Stay fucking not stressed. And I'll see y'all later. 12:30 tonight, guys.